seals of creation, as she put the gold seals. The ancient one put gold seals in my third eye, and the gold, the languages of the four directions of the earth. The seals here of Gondwana, Bura, Earth Star, from the languages of the four directions of the earth, from Paniwalpol, beginning east river to Kolara, west coast, wisdom keepers of the sacred energies of creation of life. And then we have north, Wadi, ancestors, island, and Nyalmen, South Islands, South Desert, we're talking about. May desert sprout green again. Forever green, forevermore we shall be so. And we shall be mighty and we shall soar. And this is the time of the great conscious cosmic shift, and it's greater than an age, it's an epoch. I'm living 28,000 years of pain, body, separation story, and coming back into the oneness, and all religion and all churches and everyone, all common unity of spirit, and all tribes and all groups, all coming back to the oneness, to Waranjari, Walangari, Kujara, one circle coming, going together, always sacred geometry, as above, so below, what goes up must come down. And the prophecy fulfilled of the blue porpoise told by great-grandpa Bililee from the northwest of Western Australia. Broome, we call it Wardiapol, the great northern lands, by the Ngombal people, same sister clan to Jugun, Broome, and all the clans from the old country, also Jingki, mighty Jingki Bora, and Jungai, two big sisters, star grandmother, blue central sun, Ismat, dark matter. And this beautiful place we created and sung up, and to keep everything all awake, and beautiful things to come into this new time, and things that we've experienced to be left in the ground, to just sleep. Nothing dies, just goes to sleep, and we wake all these beautiful things up inside of us. So yeah, time of us being small is over, and Mejarara Jarara Ranjiburu Ragoja, rise to lightning, spirit, earth, ground, and negative and positive connects. Then you've got live energy via strong electricity, currency, divine spark, and radiation like lightning bolts, and they need to be earth, ground, and then the lights turn on and we get to shine bright, eye, hush, and to be shiny, beautiful, gorgeous, and very light, less kind of so fixed to the ground, knowing that we are Lamon, heaven, Bura, earth star. And that is who we are, as Rangi, lightning spirit, Bura, Buru, earth, ground. That's what it means, and it means kangaroo as well. So this is the time, and coming from the languages of the four directions of the earth, and coming to the clearing ground to meet the Holy Spirit of the land, Ngalu, to those who fill with the Holy Spirit and know who I am as this bodysuit of Mother Earth, this ancient one, and the divine spark and energies, that eternal essence that is me always and forever, with all that is and nothing at the same time. Grand cosmic vibration of sweet song. We sing together, the universe, lights turn on. So yeah, it's this new time, big law opening from the solar plex and activating from the crown chakra, from the top of the tree there's light. So being connected and claiming your sovereignty from your crown chakra right down to your roots chakra, and not allowing anyone or anything to tap in and harvest or siphon that energy from you. So you're able to connect and activate your energy device system, which is your chakra system, and that's for you to focus and on the target, and where you're placing your charge, where you're placing your intentions, where you're placing your dreaming, in order to manifest, and without getting distracted getting fed with this. Your energy has been taken and been taken for granted. So we as responsible governing beings of earth ground, this bodysuit, and having this human experience or this tree experience in this beautiful Gondwana rainforest, and it's beautiful to be able to walk in the sun and feel really good about this time and forgive everything, I guess, from my old dreaming, and really see why humans and human conditionings and why we operate that way within those old cycles, and to show compassion, I guess, from my heart, to be able to extend grace and be a way shower and shine light on things that need to be seen. For I'm the one seen and I'm the one unseen. I'm known and unknown. All those things. Beautiful, beautiful story. Beautiful music. Bililee, gorgeous, Bililee open. So it's beautiful. Maji Jingki Bora. Jingki is the essence of the waters, the sacred waters, the waters within the energetics of 3D, and the waters of the sea of space, above and below us, around us. As above, so below, from my right to my left, all is one. Warangari walangari inja kujara, yayi kujara kujara, me jara jara, ranjipuru. With the 7 genetic strands of creation, from all the spirits of creations, even the human spirits, and 7 sisters and star grandmother from the blue central sun, which is dark matter, mud, bringing in the sacred hoop, weaving us all together and coming back into the common unity and the common standing of bringing peace and remedy and to be happy spirit. And I'll have to do an interview with Anway here, but this place is also a place of it's a happy place, so Lian Mabu, so Ngai Lian Mabu and Lian Mabu Bora Uru, a happy place dreaming here. So I'll have to talk to Hanway about ask her about the name of this place with this gullible people, gullible and gettable, with the family clans within the northern rivers. But really lovely to be here in the ancient rainforest of Gondwana Bora in the East Gate, and the old volcano, the oldest volcano here, and the headwaters. So we're going to take a walk in a little while to go and greet the springs and pay our respect. So it's the rise of the crown of the Aborigine nation, Gondwana land, brackets Australia, as an interpretation. So from first light, Espiritus Sanctus Austrian, the great southern lands of the Holy Spirit, here at first light. First in time, I guess, with the light, Kalbining Walga, and first in law, what goes up must come down, the law of physics, and then interpret it to spells on pieces of paper. And how, so be careful what you write, and only write what we wish to experience, and when we have enough of the old story and the pain body and we want to let it go, don't hold on to it. It's painful. We self-destruct ourselves within that pain, and that's what it is to be disease. So be in peace now, and may peace be with you all, and love and grace from my beautiful heart to your sacred beautiful heart. May we declare this big law open. For we are calling in the way showers, the movers, the shakers, the poets, the mystics, the light workers, the healers, the solution brokers, leading light holders, wisdom keepers of the sacred energies of creation. For these times are sacred moments, creating together a new private society, nation state of being. We are thinking and sounding beings, beautiful in hearts and intelligence, in minds, Ya'i, you, me, all of us in Ngumbal. We, the people, the law, the land, with this positive change as creator beings of our own reality. We, the new heaven, earth, star, Lamon Bora, the dawning Rarango of this great realms and estates. We are the royal blue bloodline families, kings and queens, successors and heirs of the spiritual spirit inside that Lian, and the temporal, this bodysuit. Life is precious, enjoy it. Command with this space, with this now space, timelessness continuum, is with the gratitude, the honor and grace for the, of the, and with the one ancestor, ancient creator, great spirit as Chukupa, is effective here now. Mejalamabi, here live living, is a growing reality for us all with the one sacred circle of life. For we are in a time of great cosmic shifts, as the Earth's Mother Earth, Bibi Bora, lays the new foundation structure basis of the law of physics. And at the same time, the old world inside us and around us is crumbling down, decaying, decomposing corpse, merely ash blusters of straw, stardust, bringing with it our old world-based systems, the old mindsets, our old beliefs systems, the old light holders that we were in all those forms, of the forsaken with it. It's a notion of something or someone above us that does not exist in truth. It's fable. And the truth is fact. And fact is law. For this is with the final foreclosure of the crown agents and the public officers of the foreign state. Section 44, Section 109. Check it out too. The Constitution is there by the Commonwealth Treaty of Humanity, by the Federation here in Australia, First Light. It's there as a guide and a charter to bring us through when our human rights have been violated and the Federation of the Commonwealth has been compromised. So they're really, really important. Section 44, our foreign-based members and establishments can't sit and run for the Parliament of this country. So who are you? And that's why we go to 109, which means the end of the Constitution, which goes back to 1 and 2, the people shall gather, and there shall be a preamble. So we follow that accordingly. And also let me remind you that there's a beautiful day coming a couple of weeks before the vote in Parliament, and the people had prevailed again and said no, vote in Parliament, as we have here section 26, and that's pretty much in the 99, lest we forget people in brackets Australia, Gondwana, First Life, Bora here at the east gate of Mother Earth. Is that the Federation and the people did not grant local government, the state, or the Shire itself any powers. They don't exist. And Section 126 is pretty much occupying and taking over everything that belongs to the Crown. We the people, the law, the land. Jurisdiction, right, law. Jurisdiction, duress, right, law, diction, to speak. Who has the right to speak? So they're important. Have a look at it. I'm just only sharing a little bit there with you, everyone. And also to be a really good example and a way shower for the rest of the world as we move through the legalese and the dead men on piece of paper and the magic spells casted on piece of paper. So it's important to know the meaning hidden in the words, and you find the glory that lays hidden and unheard. So therefore we cast a vote, veto of no vote of confidence for the incompetence of the maladministration with the misappropriation of our funds by the public trustees of our trust funds worth 250 million per individual paper book money Lloyd's of London life insurance policy created for us, e.g. birth certificate, here in Gondwana, Bura, Australia, brackets. First slide. And globally, for the foreign state has no basis of law, no jurisdiction, no power of attorney to sign off on any contracts or licensing issued by the foreign state's body corps, Trans-Tasman Seabed Act. So that's pretty much Article 1, Paragraph 2, Clause 3. And in the Clause 3, that's to do with the issuing of who should have the licensing and who should have the contract. And the power from the end users, who are wanting really good service delivery, should be able to say, sorry, but you're not going to have the contract and you shouldn't be practicing and having this license to practice because that's just not right anymore. So that's how much power we have. And so they're public servants, they're public trustees, and we're government, the people, the law, the land. So don't ever forget that, all right, people? And, you know, the Trans-Tasman Seabed Act just pretty much states that, you know, we've always had jurisdiction as original people in this land. And, of course, we want to move forward together with everyone who is here with us forward. And that we all have a place together in fairness, sharing, caring, and looking after Mother Earth and being caretakers in this beautiful time of life, precious, right? So it's gorgeous. For we take note of the final notice and take note of the opt-out clause too, because she can exit at any time and as we move into our independence. And that the time has come to say fair, and we can all come together. Lest we forget, we went to war to stop the Bankies from taking over the earth, and the world became bankrupt in 1920s. It wasn't backed by gold, and Bankies took over, and strong versus the bank. They speak of lies. Mecca 4.5 in that part that can be used. The Bible can be used. And entered in the court of law, and I'm here in the common court of the land law, the great cathedral of Mother Earth, that we are as a star grandmother, the 13th grandmother star skin law. So yes, it's really, really important to take note of, for we take note of the final notice and the opt-out clause to cease and desist the crown of the foreign state, clearly shown in the New Zealand Aotearoa, Land of Love and Light legislation, National Provincial Providence Fund Restructuring Act 1990, and the Health Sector Transfer Act in 1993 for the defamation of character, the trademark infringement, and financial fraud and perjury under fire is far beyond arbitration and is a civil matter. So I'm trademarked, you know, and they can't touch me. They can't infringe against my mark, my DNA, my copyright, all those things. So, and debt settlement is a basic function. So who's going to compensate me for infringing against me and my life and my rights? So it's really good to be able to have the common law rights of what's going on and the trickery with the dead men on piece of paper, fiction title and the birth certificate, and that mum was never told that when you do registrar, and that's where the trick is when you register yourself to these levels of games, it's all voluntary. So, our mothers weren't told knowingly or unwillingly what they were entering in the registration of the child's registration, that within that they were being tricked into the fact that these dishonorable thieves who sold out and sold their soul, and we can all do that. We can either be good humans or not so, and power can corrupt absolutely. Animal Farm, my greatest book in politics, political politics too. So yeah, it's a big one, and it's beyond arbitration of money. Money corrupts absolutely if you can be bought and sold, but I can't be bought and sold, and here for the people of the land to serve and to know what I need to find out, and to meet the people, the changes and the change makers, and the beautiful in hearts and the most intelligence in minds, and in this new way of bringing positive changes and results for all of us on the ground, wherever we are. So when you're tricked into a crazy contract, and mum wasn't told that when you do register, you've only got 7 years to find your child that's been lost at sea, the law of the sea, Admiralty space, and because you don't find out, then your whole estate and your trust of your paper book money, Lloyd's of London, then is that administrated through the public trust and the foreign state. So that's all to do with that, as I'm elaborating a little bit more on that beautiful. So yeah, it's beyond civil matter, and lest we forget with the civil wars, Waterloo and the Second World War and the peace treaty, we don't need to be creating these treaties. We need to just remember and know what's already been applied, and that we don't get distracted and put in another direction, so we forget what really was left there by our ancestors and our old people to remember for this time, and to be peaceful in our way of being and doing this beautiful time of heaven and earth. So I'm an international sheriff, and I'm here to keep the peace on all levels. So it's beautiful. So we are all wanting and willing and able body beings, standing strong in our correct status of standing, which is a correct way of saying, and I'm standing, I've got a right to be the Magna Carta, to my free will and liberty, and you will not infringe and stop me. Why are you stopping me? What's the situation here? Is it for my own good, or are you trying to trick me and control me and violate? And they're just all those things of what we've experienced in human conditioning and storylines of our generations before us, with the pain, body, separation, suffering story, and imbalance of masculine, feminine, and paternal mindset being. So we feel and forgive and heal that, and we've all been doing it too, depending on how many times we've come back around within that cycle of timeline. So yes, we are standing in our correct status of standing as nation state, private men and women of this new private society. And this is our mission statement. It's like, if we want to move and go to where no one has gone before, or where our ancestors have taken it to this point, and we want to move it to the next level and experience something that we've dreamt about, but we can actually touch and feel now can be an actual grounding reality that we can create together. So it's important to officially have this mission statement as we are, yes, we're declared free as private men and women of this new private society, with the articles of our association, in which we associate and conduct in our codes of conduct with good ethics and good integrity and good convictions to follow through and to be a functioning community where everyone wins and everyone's all bosses and we're all equal and we have equity across the board. So, you know, it's healthy competition, but in everyone's striving and winning together. No one's dominating and taking each other over. That's the beautiful part of it. We're all beautiful and equal in the eyes of love and purity and creation and God. God has great spirit, Jokapa. I see you as you see me. Beautiful time. To be grown-ups, not infants. To be thinking and to use this beautiful mind to create the tool to create and that to make and to condense energy, matter. It's beautiful. So for we together we shall commit and work towards building a fair level playing field that will support and strengthen the economy and the marketplace and the atomically, locally and globally. So it's pretty much also saying we don't have to reinvent the wheel, and Westpac, which is the Bank of New South Wales, and going in there and saying, look, I can burn your house down, you know, for financial fraud and identity theft under Criminal Code Section 486 and 488, you know, or we can wipe the slate clean again and forgive and see it from the higher perspective as creator beings having an earthly experience to be able to start again and to build faith and good trust again, and that the banks can open the trust up for the people again. So these are the things that I'm putting forth as an idealist, as I love creating new ideas and as a creator being. It's beautiful. Not just following the sheep and being the flock and being an individual that we can all celebrate being, and that we're all amazing in our own unique way, and we all have a beautiful positioning and job to do in the circle of life. So it's gorgeous. So yeah, beautiful local and global playing field is perfect for all of us. A debt-free private society with a new system, because we're in a debt slavery system, and there's no real backing of the current fiat system that's not backed by gold, and it's dishonorable, and there's no goodness and trueness in the actual agreement and contract itself. So there's breach of agreement and contract within our associations, right? Just the articles of association is very important. So that's what it is to be a credit to each other and a credit to the earth, and to give back, and to be in balance. So we're exchanging equally, Wangubanji, Yumi exchanging Janawala. So that's really, really important to be able to come back and claim back and to give value back into everything, into life, into ourselves, into our exchange system, how that is. Nothing's wrong with any of that. Just we all need to just get back on that same page again to know. And that's why, lest we forget, and to have good technology. There's nothing wrong with good technology, and we are technology, ancient artifact, and amazing in the way that we can activate and utilize this ancient artifact and the technology that's an expression of who we are inside of us, that is good for the earth and good for this time, and moving out of the industrial age and not having to be so subservient slaves to that system that is allowing us to just work and not really have a life. So we do have the power, people, and I look forward to connecting and sitting with all those you global heads of states who are the thinkers and shakers and the way showers in this beautiful times of Mabu Mabu, new beginning, beautiful time of love and light and oneness together. So yeah, it's gorgeous. Look forward to that, and that through these good technologies that will benefit us to live prosperously, free in peace, balance, and in harmony as oneness with creation Spirit us, ancient ancestor, common ground. For we are the benefactors, insured party creditors, and the assured party signatories, Article 1, Paragraph 2, and Clause 3. So we're the only ones that can really sign off. And, we need to be making sure that we know how much power we have as the people, the law, the land, and that we can make these changes as we've seen through our evolution, through many civilizations and stuff. Just put it down. So I'm just going to continue to move along, and there's our beautiful flag again, or it's upside down. And with Gondwana, Mama Gulagai, and Venus was his name, she's got it. So yeah, be that love, be that light. Let go of the ghost of history and the pain, heal the pain inside, and give us this time to come in this new way together. So yeah, we've got the sunrise, sunset, and the greening of the earth in Gondwana land again, and the 7 sisters, and then the Mama Gulagaya that brings above and below together of those genetic strands, and the 9, the grounding, Jingki, the 9-star grounding myself as this new dream right now. So it's beautiful. It's gorgeous for us. Happy spirits, Lian Mabu. Good spirit, Lian Mabu mob, with the sharing and caring for the children. Our old people, sacred earth star, Mother Earth, and each other. Let this be so. We are M3, so generous, vibrational, synchronized sine waves